Datosha, based on the diet that you put out there, are you still doing that? You still putting?
I am.
Okay.
Yes, the 30-day detox jumpstart.
Really? And how does that work? Because I know I remember you have chew days, you have non-chew days. And
Giving up a little bit too much information.
my bad. I'm
Oh, my fault.
I didn't see it. I only heard it. You know.
Right.
But I know. I'm
But
sorry.
no, that's the big craze. Everybody's like, what are we doing? Is it juicing? Is it?
Yeah.
What are we doing all for the entire 30 days? And so what it is, it's a combination of juicing and chewing. And the reason is because you have to constantly keep your body in guessing mode. And that actually does it. That's a part of the program. It's a part of the system that keeps your body in guess mode. And so in that process, you're not juicing all day. And this is what I tell people about juicing. When they go on these crazy fad diets and they juice all day, are you going to juice the rest of your life? If you are not going to juice the rest of your life, I do not recommend that you do it.
Wow.
Because what happens, certainly you're going to lose the weight. Absolutely. Who's not if you're juicing for 30 days?
Yeah.
But what happens is when you go back to your regular diet, it's going to come back with a vengeance.
Yep.
In addition to the weight coming back with a vengeance, your body is all out of whack.
Yeah.
And then you're doing more damage on this end than you had before.
Right.
So I don't recommend that you juice for 30 days. So the program is not about juicing for 30 days. It is a balance to give your body a break, to give your digestive system a break from the food that we chew, because we do not chew our food like we're supposed to. And so on the days where we have just the no chew day, it gives your digestive system a break. And it helps everything digest properly. And so a lot of times people are asked, well, doesn't your body supposed to detox itself? Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, we've put all these toxins in our body that your body doesn't know what to do. So just like a car, right? When you hit potholes and things like that, it gets out of alignment. It does not realign itself. So just like the detox, it helps realign everything.
Right.
And so this program for 30 days, it's not only realigning your body, it's realigning your mind, your soul, and your spirit. And so you're taking your whole body, it's the whole man effect. You're taking your whole body through this transformation of detoxing. And so you're detoxing, again, not just your diet, but you're detoxing your mind, body, and soul. Because here's the kicker. I don't care what you do. If you don't change what's here, you're going to go right back to what you've been doing the entire time. So you have to retrain the brain. You have to redirect what you've been used to doing all these years, because if not, you're going to go right back there. And so I say that it's a jump start because it's not the end all be all. It's a jump start to a lifestyle of health and wellness. And so in that, just like a car, when you need a start, you're going to get a jump to take you to the next location. Right? So if you don't fix what's going on with the car, it's going to be down again. The same is so with the 30-day detox jump start. It's a jump start to a life of health and wellness.
Nice.
What do you say, even because when you saying we don't chew our food properly, like, it still takes me back to this whole documentary where they just like, don't eat meat. And it's just so many factors that could be contributing to whatever you're going through as far as your ailments or whatever. What do you think personally about eating meat?
So here's the deal with eating meat. So let me just go back a little bit, because I think it's very important to give you some history. And so I started my own personal weight loss journey 5 years ago, 2009, 2010. As a result of me being obese, I weighed 271 pounds at my highest weight. And so what happened was I just really woke up one day, if you will, and came to myself and said, how did you get here? And so my mom, she had gastric bypass, and she's free. You know, last time people say, you said your mom, she's free. She'll tell anybody on the street that she had it. She had gastric bypass, so as a result of that, it made me look within. And because we do what people around us do, we typically do what they do. And so I considered gastric bypass. When I went to the orientation, it literally scared me straight. And so from that, I still had no clue. I had no history of fitness and health and diet and stuff like that. So I went through the weight management process to learn, to become a student of this again, because it's lifestyle. And that's what I told God. I said, God, I'm going to do this, but I need to be able to do something that I'm going to do the rest of my life. And I was a meat eater, so I love meat. So again, just like the juicing, if I'm not going to stop juicing the rest of my life, then I'm not going to just juice. If I'm not going to stop eating meat the rest of my life, I'm not just going to stop eating meat. And so in that process, I went through the weight management program and I lost too much weight that I no longer qualified for the surgery. However, I was still obese. Okay, so when I came off, I really became a student of it. And I began to take food out, began to take meat out of my diet, red meat and things like that. And what happened is I certainly lost the weight. I lost over 100 pounds in 13 months.
Wow.
No shots, no shakes, no surgery.
Wow.
Congratulations.
But thank you.
Yeah.
But what happened from taking the meat out, red meat particularly, I got severely anemic.
Really?
Yeah.
So
you
you're
got to
saying
be very careful.
removing the meat actually puts your health in danger?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Now, I'm an avid runner. I can run 13 miles, no problem.
Yeah.
I was on the treadmill
Wow.
one day,
Wow.
and I couldn't run 1 mile, and I said, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And I went to the doctor, and he said, if you were 1 point under, I will send you to go get a transfusion right now.
Really?
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
So are you saying that what vegetables, I'm just asking, what vegetables have given what you needed?
And so here's the thing, and they mention it, and again, I said it's incomplete information.
Okay.
Veggies does have protein, absolutely.
Yes,
However, we do not consume enough of it to give it what our body needs.
Exactly. And I've heard that in other documentaries that a bowl of spinach today is not as nutritious as a bowl of spinach 50 years ago.
Of course.
Because of what's happened to the soil and all those things.
Absolutely.
So you're talking about a different environment altogether. You're talking about genetically modified things and pesticides.
Absolutely.
So even in eating the vegetables, you're kind of at risk. It's not like eating vegetables is the cure-all. Not that it's bad, but
Right.
there are other factors to consider.
Right, yeah, there are other factors to consider, and I think they didn't do a great job at sharing those other factors to consider.
Right.
In addition to that, you need to know that you can go vegan, because I hear people say, oh, I'm going vegan, I watch What the Health. You really need to go get checked out and make sure that you're built to go vegan. And when I say built to go vegan, go and get your blood work done. See what your blood work says about you going vegan, because clearly I needed meat in my life. Now, I didn't go back like I was before, but certain times of the month I will eat red meat to help replenish. Now, vegan, I couldn't do that. I couldn't get the supply that I needed from if I had a vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you really need to be careful with just jumping out there when these fad diets show up or these documentaries show up. I've been teaching people this 5 years that come through my program, the 30-Day Detox Jumpstart. I've been teaching them the principles and the plans to move beyond just the detox, to move beyond 30 days of just eating vegetables, right? Because it's a lifestyle.
Right,
and so they take the principles that they learn in the program and they're able to repeat them over and over and over and over again. And so that's why you have my attendees that come through, and it's 5 years out and they're still losing weight. I have a lady that she's right now participating in a bodybuilding contest. She did the detox about 4 months ago, and she just out the blue sent me a message on Facebook saying, thank you so much for the program, because as a result of your program, I can now do this training with no problem because of the discipline.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, you don't need another diet, you need discipline. People lack discipline. That's the bottom line.
Please, I tell you, I'm not even ready.
That's the bottom line.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't even like What the Health because of the discipline. Like, for real, I was secretly hating on it because I just didn't want to stop.
So it's all about the discipline.
So that's the truth. It's about the discipline. I mean, that's a hard thing, though.
And then on top of the discipline, it's not always so much about what you're eating, but what's really eating you. Let's get to the root of the matter while you're eating this. What's going on the inside of you that's drawing you to this food?
Right.
And it's not until then that you get to the root and pull them up, not just cut them down. You need to dig the roots up. It's when you'll begin to have a life. You'll begin to live, and you'll begin to really rid the weight. Because yes, I lost 103 pounds, but I lost millions of pounds of weight because I got to the root of the matter.
That's it. For real. That deserves a clap. I really want to thank you, because after watching the documentary, I really was trying to get a sense of balance. You know, like, I mean, watching it, there were some things I was, I don't know if I agree with that. I really need to hear a balanced message, and that's what you just gave us. I really want to thank you for taking your time to come.
Absolutely,
Now,
my pleasure.
By all means, if you want to hang out, you can hang out. But I mean, if you gotta go, I completely understand.
Absolutely,
but give it up for Miss Datosha Mayo. Look at him. You were good. Look, everybody was stunned. I was stunned. You were excellent. Thanks so much, Datosha.
Thank you.
But just real quick.